A very good morning, students. I hope that you all are fine at your place. So, beta, our today's topic is Earth's magnetic field. In the previous topic, we have done magnetic field. What is magnetic field? It is space around a magnet in which it can attract magnetic substances. So beta, if we are talking about Earth's magnetic field, it is very much clear that Earth itself behave like a magnet. So it is having a magnetic field around it. And you have to remember two things. That first, magnetic field of Earth is uniform, that it is same everywhere. And second thing, the direction of magnetic field of Earth is from geographic south to north. In the previous lecture we have done that the direction of magnetic field of a magnet is from north pole to the south pole. But in case of Earth, we are saying that the direction of Earth's magnetic field is from geographic south to geographic north. So this is represented by these four lines with the arrow which are pointed from geographic south to geographic north. Next topic is recognition of Earth's magnetic field. So beta, as we all know that whenever a magnet is suspended freely, it will always rest in north-south direction, and the north pole of the magnet lies in geographic north and the south pole lies in geographic south direction. The reason is that like poles repel and unlike poles attract. So therefore there must be the magnetic south pole of the Earth in the geographic north, and there will be the magnetic north pole of the Earth in the geographic south, so that they can attract. As we all know that unlike poles attract, so the magnetic south pole of the Earth is in geographic north and the magnetic north pole is in the geographic south. Got it beta? You have to remember this thing. This is important. Next beta, we are having making a magnet. That how we can make a magnet. So there are four methods to make a magnet. The very first one is by magnetic induction, second by single touch, third by double touch, and fourth by electrical method. So first of all we are going to discuss your first method, that is by magnetic induction method. So beta, when a piece of iron is placed nearby a magnet, it becomes a magnet. That is, it acquires all the properties of magnet. But as soon the magnet is removed, the iron piece is no longer a magnet. So this process is known as magnetic induction. It is because a iron piece will behave like a magnet in the presence of magnet. But as we remove the magnet, the iron piece is no more a magnet. So for this we have taken an example, that we have taken a long nail, we have put it on the arm of a stand passing through a cock, and as shown in your figure 1, there is a vertical stand and there are some iron pins lying on the base of the stand. So you will see the pins do not move towards the nail because there is no magnet in your figure 1. But in your second figure you can see that we have brought a magnet near the iron nail. So when we brought the magnet near the iron nail, some pins, they cling to the nail. They get attracted towards the nail and they are lying at the tip of the nail. As you can see in your second figure, there are some pins which are clinged to the nails. But as soon as we remove the magnet, the pins start falling down. So when the magnet is removed, you will see that the iron nail loses the property of magnet. So beta, next is what polarities will be produced by magnetic induction. So here you can see we are having one magnet and one iron piece. If we are bringing the north pole of a magnet near a iron piece, the polarity, the near end of the iron piece will get which polarity? South, opposite polarity, that is the end will be the south pole and the opposite end will be the north pole. That is, if we are bringing the north pole of the magnet near one end, the end of the iron piece will be south pole. And if we are bringing the south pole of a magnet near the iron piece will get north polarity. Is it clear? And one thing, that magnetic induction is a temporary method. The magnet formed by the help of magnetic induction is a temporary magnet. Got it? Next we are having single touch method. So what we have to do in single touch method? We will place an iron bar which is named as AB on a table. Then we will take a bar magnet having north-south pole and we will place it in the vertical direction with the north pole at the end A as shown by the dotted lines. Then we have to move the magnet as shown by the dotted lines and we have to repeat this process about 20 times. So beta, we have to again and again stroke the bar. We have to repeat this process 20 times and then we will turn the iron bar AB upside down. Then we will turn it upside down and then again we will repeat this stroking process 20 times. The bar now becomes a magnet. After repeating this 20 strokes upside and 20 strokes downside starting from the end A as shown by the dotted lines, you will see that the iron bar becomes a magnet and the end that touches the last has the polarity opposite. Means we started from A, so the last end is B. It will acquire south polarity and the end A will acquire north polarity. It will be the north pole. Is it clear beta? Now the next method we are talking about is double touch method. So from the word double, it is clear that here we will be using two magnets. So similarly we have to take a iron bar AB, but here we have to take two magnets. Let their name be P and Q as shown in figure. So we have to place them vertically at the center of a iron bar AB with their opposite poles. For example, if we are taking one magnet as south pole, then we have to take north pole of the other magnet with a cork at the middle. So then we have to move the magnets together with the cork on the bar towards the right till the end B is reached. So we have to move it towards the end B. Then without raising the magnet, move them backwards to the end A. Firstly we have to take it to B, then we have to bring it back to A and we have to repeat this process 20 times. Then we will again turn the bar AB upside down and repeat the same process 20 times. Now the bar has become a magnet and this is also a temporary magnet. Then you will see that end A of the bar where the south pole of the magnet P leaves become the north pole and the end B of the bar where the north pole N of the magnet Q leaves become the south pole. So our last method is electrical method. So electrical method we are talking about beta, we are given a rod, we are given iron bar AB which is bound several turns of insulated copper wire over the bar. What we have to do? We just have to connect the ends of the wire to a battery as shown in your figure. Then you have to press the switch, and after some time you will see that the bar AB has become a magnet. And here you will get that the end A of the bar where the current enters, where the current is entering in the clockwise direction, that will acquire south polarity. That is, the end A as given in your figure will become the south pole, and the end B where the current is leaving, that end will become the north pole. Got it, beta? So if we want to reverse the polarities, then we have to change the direction of current in the coil. For example, here we have taken as clockwise, and if we are taking it as anti-clockwise, then the end A will acquire north polarity and end B will acquire the south polarity. Okay, beta? Then this kind of magnet that we get from electrical method also is a temporary magnet, because when you will switch off the current, the iron bar will lose its magnetic property. Got it? So this was your electrical method. So we are doing till here only. Thank you. Have a good day.